coming in hot, dirty, unprepared, man. We got hot, dirty, unprepared. All right, we are coming in hot, dirty, and completely unprepared here. It's been a while since I've been on. Um, it's been kind of crazy over the past month. Yeah, we did get a channel strike, did a lot of fighting with YouTube, and yeah, it was it was not fun. On top of that, StreamYard decided to increase the prices. They did it back in August, and yeah, that was interesting to see that come in. Um, DJ Play Nice is out there. Hey, thanks for joining me there, brother. It's so I am playing with something new. It is we usually use StreamYard. Most of us use StreamYard to do our live shows, and well, this is something called EV Mux. So it's kind of interesting. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff here. One Love Design is out there. Hey, brother, thanks for joining in. Um, so yeah, it's a lot of it's really interesting. I'm also trying to get this to run over on um, Rumble at the same time that I'm talking to you on YouTube. This is really just a lot of testing going on. But hey, while you guys are out there, just hey, if you got something you want to chat about, just let me know. Um, this stuff is getting really interesting. I don't really know. I almost lost a channel. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I almost lost a channel on YouTube, um, and yeah, it was not fun. It was definitely not fun. Um, a lot of stress. It was hit. They were hitting me every night at. Um, it's There we go. Mute that site. It was every night around 7 o'clock my time. It was something new that YouTube was hitting me on, and new content taken down. And it was all based on the podcast. They took some podcasts down. They were saying it was all um, gun building content, but I mean, we had like Mia Anstein on. We were talking about outdoors and women in the outdoors and 2A. So yeah, it was funny. Um, I won the appeal. It they put the video back up. I went through the description because I thought maybe there was a link in there and just cut the description right out. And then they took it down again the next day. And it was so it wasn't a link in the description. So the only thing that we've got there, we think, might have been the podcast sponsors in the beginning. Um, who knows? It's YouTube. All podcast episodes for the love of guns have been taken down, and yeah, it was interesting. I had my little timeout there. During the timeout, I had a video that that got a channel strike. That the all the podcasts gave me a warning. I had a video that gave me a channel strike. Um, so it was funny as you guys never got to see it. If you're on my web page or you're over on Rumble, it's over there. It was a long distance shoot. I was it was The title was something like making attempting the impossible 2,000-yard shot. That's with the smooth operator rifle that I built. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, and it's kind of scary at the same time. Um, but yeah, it's so how you guys doing over there? DJ Play Nice, he was I'm sorry, I'm still learning this stuff. um, DJ Play Nice is out there. Good to go over here too. That's good. Good to hear from you, brother. Glad things are working out for you over there. Um, and DJ Play Nice is out there with they can delete the videos, but they can't remove the knowledge you instilled, Jason. You're a legend to a thank you, brother, man. It's, I mean, that's really the reason why I started the channel was just to share knowledge. I mean, God, when I started the channel, I was in FFL. Um, I stopped being in FFL a little while ago. Well, God, 4 or 5 years now. Um, but I was in FFL and I was doing some Cerakote work, and I just wanted people to know about their guns and things like that, and had no plans on ever doing reviews and stuff. But that's just kind of where things went. Especially, when I started the channel, the adpocalypse hit like right after I did it. I hadn't even launched my first video yet, so it was interesting, and trying to get trying to get through the adpocalypse before I even did my first video. Um, but yeah, it was it was it was interesting. Then the second adpocalypse came through, and um, surprised I haven't been hit harder than I have been, to tell you the truth. But it's we're playing nice right now, and that's all I can really do. Hey, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal's out there. Good afternoon, y'all. Y'all. Well, you know what? So that would be the singular form of y'all. The I had my eighth grade teacher. He goes, the plural. He was from the South. He goes, the plural version of y'all is all y'all. Um, so, hey, Fluffy Bunny, thanks for stopping by. There it is, DJ Play Nice, all y'all. He got it out there. Yeah, it's been fun. It's just trying to learn stuff. I've got this new intro that I was trying to play when I started. I started the podcast, this live episode. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Looks like we got 6 people out there on YouTube and 3 people out on Rumble. Hey, if somebody's out there in Rumble, do me a place. DJ Play Nice actually was over there. Sorry, brother. It's one of those things I'm still bouncing back and forth between screens, because I've got in this thing. I can see all the chats, but I'm still learning about where everything is. We got Vanessa Kitty out there. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing? Um, it's it's kind of interesting learning something. I mean, so used to doing StreamYard, and then learning something new, kind of kind of different. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. LOL, I'm a hillbilly and we don't follow the grammar rules. Hey, I'm not a hillbilly and I don't follow the grammar rules. Um, the joke around here is that, man, if I catch grammar errors in something, it was bad. Um, I really do think that grammar editors were created just for me alone. Um, but yeah, this is I'll tell you, this is kind of interesting. Let me see here. If I do, sorry, I'm playing in the background while we're here. Let me remove that. If I can transition over to here so you can see a nice little wavy background in the back, a little psychedelic there. And what else can I do here? Well, hey, let me bring. Why is that? Let me transition this over. So this is the new intro that
Welcome to For the Love of Guns, your go-to podcast for everything firearms. From the people to the products and the priorities that shape our community. Whether you're a seasoned gunsmith or a shooting enthusiast, we're here to keep you locked, loaded, and in the know. Here's your host for the show, Jason Schaller.
So anyway, that's a new intro. Let me know.
Welcome to For the Love.
As I play again, let me know what you think. Audio only. No, it is video. Did you guys hear the audio out there? Let me know. Oh, wait. See, there's a lot of lag between when I do it here and then when it shows up, because I'm watching on the screen there. So there is a good amount of lag. But let me know. Only audio. Audio is good to go. Audio, yes, no video. That is kind of weird because I'm looking at Rumble. Now I'm watching on YouTube. Yeah, it is not there. Let me go full screen. Let me see if it shows up in full screen. And no, it doesn't. Nice black screen there. That is freaking awesome. So yeah, sharing the video is not working here. So let me transition back over to this. So yeah, that's really interesting that it's not showing up there. So I get to open up my first ticket with EV Mux. So what do you guys think about, I know you're talking about the audio only. What do you guys think about that? I'll let you in on a secret behind that intro, but I want to hear what your thoughts are. Let's see here. What are we doing? I'm sorry. I'm just clicking around. I can put that down there. Oh, I can do picture. Oh, that's nice. Sorry. So there's this mode called studio mode. Let me come out of studio mode so that when I do things, it's live. So we can put things there. There's the picture in picture I was talking about. Put things there, and I can do all kinds of funky stuff. So let's see here. Comments. Good intro. Good intro. Let's see here. So we got. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up on the. So Fluffy Bunny Arsenal is saying good intro. You got DJ play a nice good intro. Everything we need, and it moves out of the way of the program. Yeah, just no vid. Yeah, it's funny. It's playing on the backside. It's just not playing on the live stream. So that's interesting. Ready for prime time smooth upgrade. So here's the funny thing about that. I was gonna go out to like Fiverr and hire a voice to come up with a script and all that stuff, and then I was playing around with an AI. So that voice was actually an AI. Kind of interesting how well it actually turned out. I was surprised. So I have I have a subscription for music for the videos to put the background music in the videos for the regular YouTube stuff, and so I found that music, and it just worked with that voice. So I'm telling you guys, this AI stuff is getting really scary. There was a person I work with in my day job. Her brother had his wife. I'm going to use air quotes. His wife called him, and it's so he just something was off. So he realized AI will be the death of us all, but at least it'll be fun till it happens. Yes. And trust me, Fluffy, I use AI a lot more for a lot of things. It's kind of scary, kind of creepy. But yeah, it's definitely some interesting things. So it's kind of funny. You guys are actually, I just realized you guys are actually seeing a different side of the studio, because when I do the podcast and stuff, it's over there. And this is really my where the computers are. And you can see the reloader back there and all the crap on the bench here from working on things. And then, so right here is where the camera is when I'm filming the pod. Actually, the camera is actually sitting right here at the pod when I film the podcast, and there's a TV right here. So I'm kind of looking. It kind of looks like I'm looking at the camera when I'm looking at the TV and running the podcast. But that's also. Let me see if I can move my computer just a little bit here. So there you go. You're seeing a little behind the scenes of there's how the sausage is made. So there's the blue bench top that you see me do all the stuff on, and then all the rest of the studios over there. The lights hanging here, the tripods for the cameras, um, kind of interesting stuff. And Yeah, you guys really don't get to see this side that often. Let me see if I can twist a little bit here. So here's the TV that I was telling you about. So right now I'm just filming off my laptop here. So let's see what we got here. Fluffy Bunny behind the bench. Yeah, behind the bench stream. Yep. It's kind of one of those things here. I'll give you guys a little better view of the behind the bench. And you can see a nice bottle of Simple Green there because I was doing some cleaning. And yeah, parts. Back here, it was supposed to be up by now, but I haven't even cut the stuff. So you guys all know I have the French cleat up against the wall, right there where I hang stuff. So right here is where it stops. I'm going to extend that all the way across here and kind of do some additional stuff there. But yeah, it's funny. So I got Crown Royal bags right there. That's my that's my. They're filled with actually I think it's 9mm brass that from reloading. That's my counterbalance there for that. That's the so that's the overhead. That's where the overhead camera is. You can't see it from the ceiling fan there, but that's where the overcam actually. If you see right there, this little gray thing right there, that's actually the microphone. Um, the So it's kind of it's took me forever to get this setup running. Let's see here. Fluffy Bunny was saying, I've always enjoyed behind the camera, not in front. One of the reasons I don't do so funny thing. It's funny because like the first 2 years of the channel, all you really saw was my hands. Saw the hand in my hands, and you saw my well, you heard my voice, and I was really uncomfortable in front of the camera. It took me a while to get used to being in front of the camera. Even now, sometimes it's a little weird. I don't know why, but a lot of the stuff I do. Um, Crown Royal, not a sponsor. No, they are not a sponsor. What's funny is there's actually the brown one is a Crown Royal bag. The other two, the blue ones, are actually no, actually the one blue one's a Crown Royal. The other one is a Caribou. Um, Yeah, I kind of like my Canadian whiskeys. Um, I have some really nice bourbon that I picked up recently too. Um, but yeah, they became ballast bags. I don't want to say ballast bags, but yeah. Um, yeah, it's kind of funny talking about some of this stuff because the brown saddlebags here are actually what the what came with the pole, and I don't know, the Crown Royal bags just work really good. Um, so it's kind of cool when you start figuring stuff out. There's a lot of figuring things out when you start doing this stuff. But anyways, I was saying before, it took a couple of years before I was comfortable in front of the camera. Um, it's just one of those things. It takes a little while. I had never planned on being in front of the camera ever when I started the channel, but it just happened. So yeah, so I have a video. I am filming a video. It's almost done. If you guys have been on my socials and also been on my community tab on my YouTube channel, there's a vote going on of the grips that are going to get put onto this thing. So make sure you vote. It is between Punisher and Lady Liberty for the grips. So yeah, I would go over and grab them, but I'm like I said, I'm playing nice. I can't put that video on YouTube. I'm gonna have to neuter it for YouTube. Uh, it will be on my webpage and also over on Rumble. Um, but yeah, it's I gotta play nice. With the strike on the channel comes off. Let me see if I can find my dashboard. Um, dashboard channel strike expires February 11th, so I got to play really nice until February 11th. Um, so yeah, so that'll be interesting. Um, because I'll still have the warning, and which means that when the channel strike goes away, I'll have the warning, and then the what that means is that if I do anything that they don't like, I'll be down for a week again. So so yeah, so we'll play nice for a little while to get the strike back. There is some changes in content. I've been planning for a while, actually a couple of years. So we'll we'll see where that goes. I started filming B-roll for one of my projects, and I actually do have a couple of YouTube channels. Just not there's no real content there, so I've debated on splitting the stuff. I debated on keeping it together. Uh, with this channel strike, I don't know. I just don't know. It's always on Rumble. That stuff's always there. Um, but yeah, if you guys are still out there, let's see here. I know we still got something. Where did the tab go with this thing? Sorry, like I said, I am still working through this. So let's see here. We've got still 5 people, 4 people on YouTube, one on Rumble. What other platforms are you guys watching videos on? Drop that into the chat there, because it'd be interesting to see where you guys are consuming content at, and I know where to maybe start looking for future stuff. Let's see here. What else? What else I got going on? Gearing up for Shot. Shot Show is coming up, and wow, it's coming up fast. It's like 6 weeks now. Gearing up for Shot. Got some review videos. Um, there is a video on Friday. There is going to be one. Um, DJ Play Nice is talking Lady Liberty with nearly 80% of the votes. Yeah, we've been watching that one. I launched that one yesterday, and it was funny is I was not expecting the Lady Liberty to to get that many of of sorry um that many votes. I was thinking that people are going to vote Punisher, but Lady Liberty is really doing. It's gotten so bad. Rich got a live kick show. Yeah, actually, I was on that show, Fluffy, um, and that was trust me, that was some interesting after chat um, when that happened. But yeah, I was on that live show with Crump, and yeah, that was interesting. Um, I had to go out because man, I just gotten out of jail, out of YouTube jail when that happened, and it was streaming on my channel too. I I went out and deleted that so damn quick because I, I told Rich, I go, man, if I get another strike because of that, I am going to come out to Florida and kick your ass. Um, so yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun at all out there. Um, let's see here. Love to hear Crump backstage. Yeah, it was interesting. I spent some time with on the phone with those guys afterwards too. Um, it was not fun. What's is so funny is that It was just the top of an AR mag. And the funny thing is that was an AR-10 mag, so wasn't even a 30 round mag. It was a 20 round mag because it was 308. So YouTube's monetization policies and all that stuff is 20 is under 30 rounds. So it means 29 rounds is the highest for monetization. And so yeah, that got kicked for um, not monetization. Obviously, it got kicked for community. It was so that's why they shut the stream down. But yeah, it was interesting because we're like, wait, did we just get kicked? I mean, we thought backstage, and even it was funny as the chat was still running, and we thought Crump actually kicked it. And no, it was actually YouTube. Last thing I typed in that live was Rich. I expect a visit to. Yeah, I remember that that comment. That was interesting. And then gearing up for winter. It's like preparing for things. Was it like preparing for things? Any cool tips for those of us who live in warmer latitudes could learn? So, yeah, you're in Nebraska. I'm in, for those who don't know, I'm in Montana. It gets awfully cold. Um, we've been burning the wood burning stove for about a week or so today. Today we didn't burn it because we were up in the 40s. So when we get the wood burning stove going, it gets it actually gets really kind of warm. Um, so God, it's so weird because I got YouTube here and I got Rumble here, and the lag between the two is so crazy. Um, Preparing for winter, it's we got last year we got 6 cords of wood. We weren't through all of our wood yet, but we got 6 cords of wood and split it. There's another 3 cords of wood coming Wednesday, but that's actually not for burning. Um, we're doing above ground beds in our garden, so that's that's going to be the first 40% is going to be wood. Then you kind of fill them up, and it's hugelkultur, so the wood absorbs, and it's a long process. Um, but yeah, so we're actually going to be filling that with firewood. Um, so preparations here, we got blower sprinklers and all of our irrigation systems. But what gets interesting is preparing the cars. It Man, it's one thing I miss about living on the East Coast is plowing. They plow here, but they like to go about an inch off the ground and run that plow at full speed down the road. And so that way you have a nice coating of ice that builds up on all the roads. They don't go all the way down to the pavement. Um, so you try to make sure that your car is prepared. Um, we haven't put our snow tires on. I mean, it snowed a couple of times, but the snow hasn't stuck around. So we have snow tires. They're on rims already, so we can just roll them on and roll them off. The other thing is preparation for the cars. What's funny is everybody talks about go bags and get home bags. That's real out here, especially in winter. I mean, we still have them in the summertime, but you can get into some pretty desolate roads out here that um, you just gotta be prepared to be stuck there for a while if your car breaks down. Um, so I have my old backpack from when I was a hell of a lot younger and better shape and all that stuff. Um, God, that was, I think the last time I used that thing camping, that was before we were married. I know my wife and I, we were camping when we were dating. I don't think we've ever camped since we were married. Um, but it was my big pack for that. That has a a lot of stuff in it. It gets changed out from winter and summer. Right now, it's packed for winter, so it's warmer clothes. Um, some also, there's always a pair of jeans in there, but there's also a pair of sweatpants in there. A trench shovel, Ruger 1022 takedown of all things. Not the greatest rifle for Montana, but it's at least something. Um, there's a pistol in there. There's some ammo, an extra pair of shoes, socks, actually a couple of pairs of socks, big thick blanket, um, some polar fleece. I have a water filter that I carry with me. It's whether winter or summer. So yeah, preparing for winter is a little weird here. Definitely nothing like what I was used to in the East Coast. But we've been here, um, 21 years now, something like that. So so we kind of learned the hard way with that. And I also have a jump box. That jump box also has a air compressor in it. Let's see here. Keep an emergency box with everything to survive for at least 3 days. Water, purifier, food, blankets, first aid, tools, shelter. Yeah, shelter is an interesting one because I always keep a tarp in there. Um, I like to say that's for when I'm out shooting, catch my brass so that when my brass ejects, it's really shelter. Um, yeah, I keep all that stuff in there. Um, yeah, year round. Yeah, because it doesn't help you if it's not there. Yeah, I also have first aid. I have a My Medic MyFac large, so that's always in there. Um, trying to think of everything. Jumper, even though I have a jump box, still have jumper cables. Yeah. Let's see. I just put my winter bag in the car. We pack similar gear here. I spit snow for the first time this season just today. Well, it's funny because I've seen some of your social media posts there, DJ, and I remember um, seeing some snow stuff in there. So yeah, I know you get some. I know you guys get some stuff down there in Nebraska. It's not. I mean, it's not all sunshines and roses down there in the wintertime. Um, it's a state that I've never been. I actually haven't been in too many states. I mean, probably the biggest one. I've been through all the eastern states with the exception of Vermont and New Hampshire, but all the way down the I-95 corridor, and then all the way out here. So that you start going through Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, and all the way up through there, plus South Dakota, Wyoming, then all the way down the I-15 corridor. Um, but yeah, it's I've never been to Nebraska. It's I always thought it would be kind of interesting. It's Captain Kirkland out there, isn't it? I think that's where he was from. With at least that's what I'm pretty sure it was Nebraska. I don't think it was Kansas. I think it was Nebraska. So yeah, winter gets kind of interesting here. It's kind of cool you guys are hanging out here and keeping me busy while I'm still doing stuff. We got 4 people out there on the Rumble side, 4 people on the YouTube side. If you're new there, Kirk was from Iowa. That's what it was. Thank you, DJ. I forgot that it was Iowa. I knew it was one of the missile silo states. Corn and missile silos. Um, Montana's wheat and missile silos. Um, but yeah, if you're over there on the Rumble side, now 3 people over on the Rumble side. If you're on the Rumble side, man, drop something in the chat real quick. We're just doing some testing and BSing here as we're going through some stuff. Be nice for you guys to just throw something out there so I know that the live chat is coming back over to the studio. Um, that's right. I forgot that was Iowa. Um, but yeah, it's winter gets to be no BS out here. We had we usually hit like 1 week a year where our high for the week is still in the negative numbers. Last year we didn't. Um, Riverside, Iowa. There you go. Last year wasn't too bad, actually. We actually had a pretty easy winter. Uh, this year, it looks like it's going to be a rough one this winter, um, which is going to be fun trying to drive down the shot. Because God, one year I left Montana. It was snowing. It was snowing all the way through Idaho. It was snowing through Utah. And it wasn't until I got to the really southern tip of Utah that it would stop snowing. Then I-15 kind of goes right through the top, the top western corner of Arizona. So it was nothing through there all the way into Vegas. So hoping I'm not going to relive that this year. That was it gets to be a kind of a tough thing. Oh, hey, while we were talking about bags, I usually keep a ham radio with me too, a handheld. Now I know it's only 5 watts. That's great. It's funny. I'm looking around for it and I see the charger and I have no idea where my radio is. It's probably in the other room in my bag, my range bag. I usually keep a ham radio with me because I do have a technician license. I was looking at putting a mobile unit into the car this year for the drive down the shot, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not because it gets a little tight in the car. Um, I'm 6'2" and I drive a Ford Fusion, so yeah, seat's just about all the way back. There's no real place to put a radio in there as it is. I know my mom has a newer Fusion, or she did have a newer Ford Fusion. I know there's a place in her car one could have fit, but not in mine. Um, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll find some place I can hide a radio in. Be nice to have one for the truck as well for when I'm up in up shooting. So yeah, ham radio is good, but the other thing that's nice with that is I can pick up on the weather stations as well. And yeah, it's the fun stuff there. We got 6 on YouTube and 3 on Rumble. Man, definitely drop something in. Let me know. I don't know you're there until you make a comment. It'd be nice to at least say hi to you while you're there. This sorry, it's still driving me nuts that I can't that video did not play. Exit media, share, disable cam, share screen, share video, light mode, full screen. I wonder if, let's see here, can I do share video? I wonder if it just didn't like, that was an MP4. Yeah, it won't let me play the original video. Looks like they will only let me play MP4s. I wonder if it was the encoding. Oh, while we're talking here, let's just re-encode it. I want it to be an MP4. I know they didn't like, that was an AV1. Dimensions filters video. Let's change this. They wanted H264, so let's change it to H264. See if I completely lock up my computer while I'm doing a live stream and encoding a video. We'll see what it is. It's only got 44 seconds left to encode. I mean, it's a short video. So, yeah, what else you guys want to talk about while we're here? You can see on the bench here, I mean, it's all messed. The problem is I got these storage bins under here, but I got to cock them. That's why they're sticking out. And then that's my bore scope right there, just kind of resting there. Um, Anything else about the studio you guys want to know about why we're here? And we're going to at a completely different angle. It's hard to show you down the wall here, but so the way I got it is this is supposed to be the reloading area. This is the computer section here, and then right here, can't really see it. Right here is about where the end of the monitors are, and the rest of that's my pegboard. So if you see the older videos, the pegboard behind me, that's the original pegboard. So I used to film like where those yellow bins are. The table used to be like here, and I used to film this direction. Um, so with the changing of all this stuff, um, I now film into that far corner there. Got to roll out. Could catch up to you there. Hey man, thanks for swinging by, DJ. It's always nice seeing you, man. Let's see here. This finishing coding. Yeah, let's see. Share video. Let's see if it'll do it now. Open. Um, let's do this.
Welcome to For the Love of Guns, your go-to podcast for everything firearms. From the people to the products and the priorities that shape our community. Whether you're a seasoned gunsmith or a shooting enthusiast, we're here to keep you locked, loaded, and in the know.
Why that.
Here's your host for the show, Jason Schaller.
That is so weird. Let's see here. Hey, Sarge is out there. Hey, Sarge, what's going on, buddy? Now we're just, I'm playing with, since I ditched StreamYard, since they doubled the price, I'm playing with EV Mux while we're out here. And we found a bug. As you can see, there's a little black square there. That's actually video. When I share a video, for some reason it does not like to share a video. Ooh. I cannot do it when I'm live. Can I do it when I'm in studio? So I can't do it. Sorry, what I was looking at is I apparently can stream vertical too. Yeah, Pop didn't see it. We're just sitting here BSing. I'm just playing with stuff, seeing what's going on. Yeah, it was expensive, man. They like doubled the price. They did it back in August, but of course, in November is when my contract expired and I had to re-up. And yeah, let's see here. Fluffy's talking about. I like the reloader. It's one thing I'd like to get into. Keep all my brass just because. Yeah, that's so that's a Dillon 650. He had a. I had a 550 that I had since before before I even had my wife. Um, so I traded when I got that when I was in FFL because I abused the hell out of my discount, and then I gave away my 550 to a buddy of mine. Let's see here. But yeah, reloading is getting more and more expensive. But I got some projects where I'm going to have to reload. Hey, Foss is out there. Hey, Foss, what's going on, man? It has been such a long damn time since I've talked to you. It's so funny that when you sent me that patch, I was thinking about you like a couple of days before, and was so funny is so we have informed delivery from USPS, so we know what's coming in. I just realized I'm still sharing this thing out. You're seeing a black screen over there. So we saw it coming in, and then we saw it like your return address on the thing, and we're like, who the hell is that? Like I couldn't remember who it was, and then when I got it, I was like, dude, I feel so stupid now. I feel so stupid that I was like, yeah, I know who that is. Let's see here. Where are we? Just everybody kind of saying hi over there. who else is out there? 8 people are out there, 7 on YouTube, 1 on Rumble. So, yeah, it was so funny. I just felt so stupid. As soon as I'm sitting there going, "What? I know this name, right?" And I know this name, and I know kind of the address, but what the hell? I just could not come up with who it was. And then, man, when I opened that up and saw your patch, I felt so damn stupid. Like so damn stupid. Um, it was kind of funny. Um, let's see here. I got some 30-06 brass. I'd love to do some special loads with. Hey, it's funny. I got some 30-06 brass too. I haven't bought 30-06 since the 90s. Um, we were living in Maryland at the time, and this guy had the contract for Aberdeen Proving Grounds to clean up the ranges. And then, when they would load up the machine guns, the belts, they'd throw some over, and they'd charge it, and 3 or 4 rounds fell over. They didn't care. So the guy would pick it up, delink it, and sell it as brass. So I got a ton of 30-06, some really good brass. But yeah, I haven't been able to reload 30-06. I'm going to be doing a lot of 308 soon. It's okay. I'm very forgettable. No, Foss, you are not forgettable. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like, I just was not expecting it. And that's what threw me for a loop. But it was cool, man. It was so cool when I got that patch. I was like, this is freaking awesome that he sent me that patch. Sorry, I know like the camera's here. So that's my laptop there. I get the big screen here and then the TV here, which actually I don't have anything projecting on. So I know I'm looking here because that's where the studio is, but you guys are actually right there. So don't mind that you're seeing my right ear a lot. Yeah, you get to see my hippie hair. I kind of haven't had a haircut in a while, so um, might have to get that. Might have to get my hippie hair taken care of. Um, let's see here. I know. So what's driving me nuts here is like, so I'll bring your comments up like this. I thought I had this thing set up because there's a way to set it up in this program that I can time bomb it where it stays up, and then after so many seconds, they go away. Settings, maybe? Social comments. Set time for automatically. There we go. 10 seconds. For some reason, I did not have that thing set up. Your favorite libertarian. Dude, what is happening, brother? It was so great having you on the show, man. It was great talking to you. It was great talking to you, setting everything up. Um, everybody, man, if you guys have not stopped by his show, his channel, go check it out, man. Sarge, my favorite guy. Yeah. Hey, that's a little insulting there, Sarge. I thought I was your favorite guy. Foss, I've had a Lee 4 turret press for a few years. Just finally started reloading 9mm, 40 cal, 357 and 450. Ooh, 450 Bushmaster. It's one you don't see a lot of. People talking about 450 Bushmaster. Yeah, probably the press runs the most 9mm. I run 9mm the most. And then after that, probably 45 after that, it runs. I haven't reloaded revolver for a while. I've got so let me pull this off. So right now I just got a decapping dial in here. I've been doing a lot of processing of brass, but I've got a tool head for this thing. It was so cool. Obviously an aftermarket one, when I tell you. So they have like this spine goes in there's that tongue goes into the groove there, slides this thing in. These pins hold it in. Well, there's this guy. I bought these off of eBay, so he cut this down, and then he has shims to fill it back up, and then that is I think 38. Actually, he cut the top, so that's 38. And you take these shims and you put them on the bottom, and it raises it up. Now it's the height for loading your 357. Totally love that tool head. Cool design, makes it a lot easier for doing things. Hey, Gizzard Gary, you know what? I don't think I have ever seen Gary in one of my. And again, I don't do a lot of lives either. So welcome, brother. Thanks for swinging by. We're just BSing. Um, well, you do live streams, man. What do you think of the new StreamYard pricing? I'm playing around with EV Mux right now, and yeah, that's really what this live is about. It's just me playing around. But yeah, that StreamYard pricing is really awful. Um, you're the guy everyone you suck up. Let's see here. See, now that automatic is going away, so I have it set for 10 seconds. Those were good times. Yeah, they were. They were, man. I was. I that was great. Um, Gizzard Gary. As everybody saying hi to Gary. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of digging this EV mug. I mean, it's hard to figure out where things are going because I'm so used to them in StreamYard, but this thing's pretty cool. Let me see here. Glad to see you on live. My annual StreamYard plans runs out this July. It'll probably be moving to Streamlabs. No way I can pay. Yeah, it's expensive. This is you can drop me a line. We can keep in touch. This is EV Mux that I'm running right now. Hey, you know what? I haven't tried sharing out. I haven't tried since we know video doesn't work. Exit media share. Yes, I did. I actually on Thanksgiving Day, I snagged a stock for the smooth operator build I did because I just put on a that's my wife calling me. I just put on a temporary stock on that build, and I picked up one because the MTT had their annual sale. And then let me just tell her to call her back. So I did pick up a stock, and then what the hell? I did pick up something else. I got a stock that was due in today, but it didn't. It got missorted. What did I buy? I bought something else. Oh, I bought a stock. It's a level that goes with it, but I do have something else I picked up, and I can't remember what it is right now. That's totally going to drive me nuts. Yeah, they're a little tough to get. Oh God, this is totally driving me nuts. What else did I pick up? Well, I mean, I just bought EV Mux today, but that wasn't a deal. I just needed to do that for the live. What crap? I have a bunch of stuff sitting in Brownell's cart that I'm probably not going to buy. That's totally going to drive me nuts until I figure it out. But anyways, let me see here. Where is that's share screen? So let me see if I can share the screen out. Share entire screen. Let's do this one. So you guys can actually see the behind the scenes here. So if I go here, at the scene, let's see if that actually shows up. It's coming up. Wow. So screen sharing works. Um, so let's see here. Gary bought the new DJI Mini mic last week. Also, Apple AirPods Pro 2. It's funny. I was looking at that DJI Mini mic. I was looking at that, but I got um, the Ceramonic Blink Pros that I've had for a few years now. That I just couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't justify that purchase right now, especially since I really need a new drone. Here, let me remove from scene. Let me share out EV Mux so Gary can see this. No window. Um, this is it. It doesn't share sound by the entire screen share. Okay. Add to scene. There we go. So for those of you guys watching, this is the back end. Um, StreamYard looks a little different. This like I said, this is EV Mux. You can see my 500 tabs that I have opened up. But yeah, this is the you guys chats coming in. So I can bring that up. Had the original DJI mic, bought mine before the GM2, never upgraded them, couldn't pass up. Yeah, I know. Trust me, man. When I saw that, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. There was a lot of ones. See, this is my background. That was a tough one. Oh, let's check this one out. So I got some sounds that are built into this thing. But sorry, it just couldn't help myself. I also have a banner down here, so I can put up a banner. Yeah, there was a lot of things that I did. It was hard to pass up some stuff. I'm not going to lie. There was some very cool deals this year, and I definitely had less money than I needed. I mean, I spent a lot of money on I spent a lot of money on stuff. I mean, MDT, I spent $400 on MDT alone. I'd already spent $120 on a stock for an AR stock. God, I really wish I could remember all the crap that I bought now. Because I know I felt a little guilty when I did it. But yeah, no, totally. I couldn't buy them all. That was definitely a theme of this year. But I was looking hard at a new drone. There's nothing wrong with mine. They got new cameras, and mine's a DJI Mini 2. I really wanted a Mini 4, but then I started thinking about Mini 4. Well, should I do the Air 3S? And then I just didn't. I got into analysis paralysis and didn't buy anything. Plus, I didn't want to spend another $1,000. But by the time I was done with that drone, it would have been $1,500. Let's see here. Also bought a new 58-inch Roku TV for my living room a couple weeks ago. Early Black Friday deal. Yeah, isn't it crazy the price of TVs? I mean, it is two live moo. Hey brother, what's going on? It's yeah, the price of TVs has become so stupid cheap. It's not even funny. Um, it's like I saw, God, I think I saw like a 55-inch Vizio for sale for like $250. But they're pretty cheap. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, there was a lot of good deals going on out there. Man, under 250. That was pretty damn good. That is really too. I mean, the stuff is. I mean, I remember buying my first big screen TV. When I say my, it was our first, but it was a rear projection. We bought it like 20 years ago. Thinking back that far, I remember it was like $2,500 or something like that. Um, Now it's just like one of these things die. It's sad. It's like out here, you can't. The dump doesn't take them for recycling anymore. They used to, but they don't take them from recycling anymore. So like when a TV dies, they're so cheap, you just buy another one. Um, I'm looking at TV because the TV that I had here before died, and this is our old one from upstairs. Um, you can't get them recycled, so it's like they make you throw them out. And it's like you don't want to put these things in the dump, but like, uh, what can I say? So, anyways, guys, it is 4:52 my time here, and I know my wife is calling me about dinner earlier, and I kind of ignored her for you guys. So I am going to get going. The TV was one thing I've been wanting to buy since last summer, putting off a good deal on Black Friday. For once in my life, it worked out for me. Yeah, that's the way it works, isn't it? Um, there is, yeah, there's the lag. Uh, Bought some stuff for my defense. Snagged some jacket from M81. Nice. Nice. So anyways, guys, I am going to get going so that way I can figure out what's going on for dinner. More than likely it is my turn to cook. So, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me for the past hour, and I'll catch up with you guys later.